Hey folks, welcome to another episode of the Gamer and Complainer podcast. I am your host Alex, and joining me is my lovely co-host Sammy.
Hi guys.
Hey, so did you enjoy your day as much as I did?
I enjoyed it a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
It was such a nice, well, we're Saturday right now. We're probably going to post this podcast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where I think it's supposed to rain, but today was so nice. And not too hot. I might have gotten a little sun on my face, but yeah, we went to like our local canteen snack bar that opened up for the season. They're only open up like the summer season, so we went there, and some of our family members went and ate there too. So we were able to kind of socially distance and still be able to visit, which was really nice. Yeah. And we went for a nice walk on a really nice nature trail too. So that was just like, that just felt really good to do.
Yeah. And the things like that are so important. Like, I know we're in basically a mode of where social isolation is pretty much, it's being promoted so that we can all get this virus out of the way, you know? But it's really important to have that social contact just the same, you know?
Yeah, and even, like, we're still distance.
Yeah, we're being safe about it.
Yeah. And it was actually kind of funny because, like, we were standing in line to order our food, and I thought, like, we were the only ones wearing our masks, and I'm like, what? Okay, well, yeah. I thought I was being, like, I don't know, following the rules, but... Maybe that's not a thing to stand in line. We were outside, so... Yeah,
I guess it's not a rule, per se. I don't know. We were just being extra safe. That's okay. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that either.
So I'm super excited about this episode. I feel like it's going to be maybe a little therapy for me.
Why is that?
Okay. Definitely this episode, we are talking about pet peeves. So clearly, it's going to be more on the complainer side.
Ooh, yes. I get to delve into my inner complainer this episode.
Yeah, your gamer complainer.
My gamer complainer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think, yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah. So, what is a pet peeve exactly?
Yeah, I think I had you look up the definition.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yes. So basically a pet peeve is something that a particular person finds especially annoying.
Okay, well, I don't know. I always
that's
thought,
the exact words of the definition.
Okay, because I thought so. Then everything's a pet peeve.
Well, no, the word especially is very key in that phrase.
Are you sure that's what the exact definition
You can
was?
go on Google right now; it'll say those exact words.
Because I thought it was something that like it was like the number one thing that annoyed you.
No, that would be your biggest pet peeve.
Okay.
Your biggest pet
Fair
peeve
enough.
would be
Fair
your
enough.
number one thing that annoys you.
Okay. And am I the only one who I think since like I have pet peeves, but I feel like since COVID started, it must have like I have like 10 times more pet peeves now.
You're high stress and low tolerance for...
I have such low tolerance. Yeah. I feel like I have so many more pet peeves than I did a year ago.
Yeah. I don't know. Me personally, I just... Not much bothers me. So
yeah, you're pretty relaxed. Yeah, laid back, go with the flow type of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll dive in.
Yeah, what are some of your what is your biggest pet peeve, or do you want to work up to that?
I don't know. Now it's hard to like decide what my biggest pet peeve is because I feel like it changes throughout your life. Like in high school, my biggest pet peeve was slow walkers.
Ooh,
because
that's a good one.
I'm always a fast walker. Like I know where I'm going and I'm trying my fastest to get there, and there would always be people in your way or like going slow or talking and blocking the hallway, and that just annoyed me so much. And I think even like now in a grocery store, you know, probably like a year ago, I don't do this so much anymore, but a year ago, like I really made sure
You were
I
in your
was,
line and like you
yeah,
weren't
following
passing
the arrows,
anyone.
and like if someone's like looking at soups and deciding which soup they want, I would just stand there and wait, and that was so hard to do.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience, right?
But now I just kind of go around. I've given up.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, everyone else is not doing it. So you know what? Whatever. But yeah, I feel like that's probably still a pet peeve. But maybe it doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I've developed more of a tolerance for it because of...
Well, probably because I walk really slow. So wherever you're walking and I'm with you, you're walking at my pace. Or am I walking at your pace?
No, actually, I think you're walking... I don't know. Because, like, I know, like, when I've gone on walks for people, they're always like, oh my God, slow down. But then today I noticed that we were, like,
fluctuating everywhere.
the back of the pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I felt like the slowest walker. But I guess I was just, I don't know, having, like, aches and pains. I guess from
getting old.
aging.
Getting old.
Yeah.
We're aging pretty quickly over here.
What about you? Did you have like a pet peeve in high school?
Well, like I said, I don't like, not much bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. Okay, so this is also related to the grocery store. Well, yours wasn't really related to the grocery store, but you brought it up.
Yeah.
When somebody goes to the express checkout, let's say it's a 12 items or less line. Yeah, this annoys me to no end if they have more than 12 items.
They have 13 items.
Oh yeah, no. Even if it's 13, it's like, no, you are not obeying the rules of the grocery store. You should not be in this line. I don't know, because I always, like, when I go to the express checkout, it's because I have like 2 items, maybe.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 items. I didn't even pick up like a cart. I just like carried stuff in my hands and arms, to the cash. So yeah, it really bothers me when somebody has more than the...
Yeah, I always find myself like counting.
Like you count the people ahead of you?
No. Like I count how many items I have
like
in my cart. Yeah, I feel like if I had 13 items,
yeah, I
might go to the express.
Exactly. Wait, what? What? Okay, hold on. I am seeing a whole new side of you.
I don't know. I feel like I've done that before.
If I had 13 items in my grocery cart, I would not use the express. Out of sheer principle, I would not use the express cash. But you're saying you would.
I feel like times have changed now because like there's people like showing you to which aisle, which cash
true.
to go to and stuff, and I don't know. I just feel like that's not really. I feel like that's not a thing anymore. I don't know. I haven't really noticed it.
Ooh, I don't know. In some stores it isn't. You're right, because they will direct you. The person there will direct you to the cash, and they will often see how many items you're carrying, and they'll direct you to the express.
But
or not.
no, I think like if I had 13, and all the other lines.
Okay, so
long.
what's the number? What's the cutoff?
I don't know.
If you had 20 items
Oh,
in your
no.
cart.
I'd go the regular.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the cutoff?
13, I guess.
13 is... If you have one more... Okay. What's your next... Would it be your next biggest, or would it just be your next pet peeve?
I made like a list of things.
Oh, you made a list. Why don't you run us through this list? Because I don't have much stuff that bothers me. So let's hear it.
Another one that has annoyed me just throughout life, and I think it'll constantly annoy me until I die. And this is loud chewers.
Ooh, do I chew loud?
No.
Okay.
I cannot stand it. Like, it makes me, like, if I'm sitting at a table with someone and they're chewing loud, I get super, I don't know, like, irritable. And, like, I need to, like, get up and walk away. I start to just get like overwhelmed because I focus so much on their loud chewing. I just focus in on it.
Yeah.
And I become obsessive over it, and I have to like leave because
You actually get up and leave and like, oh, I can't do this. The chewing is just too loud. I've got to go over here for a sec. You actually do that?
sometimes I've done it.
My
Yeah.
God, wow.
Yeah, I won't name names. But I have someone in my life that chews loud, and I've mentioned it. Anyways, they know.
Okay, they know. Okay, I thought you were coming out to the world with this information.
And sometimes I just have to just excuse myself because it just becomes like an overwhelming feeling.
Yeah.
And I get so like on edge over it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wow, I didn't know that about you.
But
I actually
you're
didn't
not
know
a
that
loud
about
chewer,
you.
so we don't have that issue.
Yeah.
And
I can't believe that's something. You learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we're still learning things about each other.
Yeah, that's actually kind of it's I don't know, it's kind of heartwarming. Like I know that maybe in like 10, 15 years from now I might still be learning new things about you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about loud chores? Does it bother you as much?
Loud chewers. I also had someone in my life that was a loud chewer. But yeah, I wasn't. I thought it was funny more than anything, really. But yeah, also not gonna name any names. But yeah, the person I'm talking about probably doesn't even know I'm talking about them. But yeah, no, it doesn't. It didn't bother me. I just found it kind of funny, you know.
Oh no, it's and I know I'm not the only one. Like even like watching like some like reality TV. Like for example, we're watching what am I watching right now? Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
And like last season, like the girl too, she's like, you better not be like a loud chewer. Or I think she said it was like I forget what she called it, but I know I'm not the only one with the loud chewing thing. It's just it grosses me out, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It just grosses me out. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Fire off some other of your pet peeves if you
Oh, okay. I have in regards to you.
Oh no. Do I want to hear this? That's the big question.
So since living with Alex, because I've never really lived with a significant other, I hate repeating myself over and over.
No, that's one of your pet peeves. You literally do that every day of your life.
I know, but see, that's what I'm saying. Pet peeve. I thought because you said something that annoys you.
Especially annoying. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's especially annoying because you're having to repeat yourself over and over. Alex does these things that are so like common sense to me, and I remind him every day, and I'm not exaggerating, like every day, to just do these simple things. For example, when he's doing the dishes, I have to remind him to dry the silverware because I hate when they just dry and then get spots. Like they need to be.
I do it sometimes.
But like he forgets sometimes, and I'm like, how do you forget? Okay, it's part of your routine.
I have to explain myself on this one. I forget because it's not a habit that I've acquired throughout my life.
But it's been over a year.
But it takes time to establish a new habit. Even
I thought it takes 21 days.
Look, maybe it does. Maybe I'm a slow learner. I don't know. I don't know, but it just hasn't stuck. Yeah.
That, and also every time I come home after work and I go to the bathroom.
Oh,
what
yes.
Do you know?
Yeah.
What?
The keys are on the table. No, I'm just kidding. The bath mat is not picked up.
It's not picked up.
But you know, these things need time to dry.
I hate when it'll dry when you put it over the tub.
Okay.
I hate when it's like just chilling on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this makes me like a little, I don't know,
like nitpicky sort of, or like particular about?
Particular? Yeah, maybe I'm a little particular.
I don't think so though.
But
No,
it's just
we all have
it's
our
just like these little things. Like, I don't know. Our place is really small, so it's just nice when there's
like order.
when there's order. I mean, I'm looking around and it's pretty chaotic right now, but
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for you.
Okay, I'm glad I'm out of the woods now, guys.
I won't bring up everything. Those are just like my two little things that.
There's more.
What else? Is there anything about me?
I don't know. You tell me.
Is there anything about me that annoys?
No. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. How about I don't know. No, I don't think there's anything really.
Good answer.
Yeah. I don't think that there's anything really. No.
Okay. What else? Okay, well, honestly, I'm gonna bring it up this time just to say because it's become one of my pet peeves. But anything COVID talk drives me up the freaking wall. I see like 7 clients a day maybe, and like I'm just tired of talking about it.
Want to know what's ironic about what you just said?
I talked about it.
You just brought it up.
But I mentioned that right before I said it. And I'm not going to go into detail and talk about COVID. But I'm just saying, it's really just like, I'm freaking over it, like we all are. And I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want the conversation of COVID while I'm trying to eat my lunch. I don't like, I mean, it's going to happen. But it's just, it actually has become a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, I can understand that too. That's perfectly understandable because it's so prevalent. It's like in the zeitgeist, you know, like of today's society. It's so in your face these days.
I just want to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Like, but it's funny because before I'd always be like,
trying to find things to talk about
with clients, like, you know, waiting for the dentist to come, like trying to find things to talk about.
It was a struggle, but now it's just, but that's why it happens, because it's the low-hanging fruit. It's like such an easy topic to talk about.
Yeah, but
people just gravitate towards it.
I really try not to bring it up anymore. Like, you know, before when we went back to work, it'd be like, we'd ask like, oh, how's it going with the, I don't know, how did it go with the quarantine, blah 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 blah. And like, that's not, we don't do that anymore. Thank God. But I even have clients that too, like, don't want to talk about it too. So I'm like, yep, perfect. Great. Thank you. And speaking of that, a new thing that has become another, I guess, pet peeve.
Okay.
I mean,
a new thing.
Is people asking, I wasn't sure if I wanted to like get into this, but people asking, have you gotten your vaccine or are you getting your vaccine?
Oh yeah. That's
I just want, like, just mind your business and don't ask me that. I get asked that all the time. And it's like, just can we just all mind our business? I feel like that question has become like so taboo. It's like as if you're asking me, I feel it's as if you're asking me like, oh, how much do you make an hour? Like, I feel like it's...
Yeah, I can see that, but, like, at the same time, I can understand if people are, like, trying to gauge, like, they're trying to make up their own minds about it, too.
Yeah.
And stuff. And we're not going to promote one way or the other for any of you guys, like, get it, don't get it. It's up to you. Mm-hmm. We're not going to make that choice for you, so...
I just hate being asked all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're at home all the time, so you don't have to really... You're not in with the public.
No, exactly. And I'm actually very fortunate in that sense with school from home and everything. Like, I'm not exposed to a lot of things that you might be exposed to, like COVID-wise and like social-wise too. You know, it goes on both ends.
So, like I said, like I think, just like in the last year. I just feel like there's like I'm just more like on edge and just more things annoy me than it would have maybe over a year ago now. Can't even say a year ago.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to think. Like, what if we imagine it like it's your like your patience is like a carrot, and every time something happens, like someone's taking a carrot peeler, like a potato peeler or a carrot peeler, and peeling away at that carrot, at the end, like you're gonna be left with a very thin carrot, a very thin patience. Like, so that's how I could
makes sense. Oh no,
it.
for sure. Like, yeah, my patience is, I mean, I try my best, but yeah, I feel maybe your analogy is pretty good. It's pretty spot on. I think that's really like,
I don't know, I see a lot more stuff that you're I see a lot more stuff on that screen that you're looking at.
Okay, one last one that annoys me is when I'm like an extremely punctual person, and I cannot stand when people are tardy.
Ooh, that's not good. I better never be late for dinner, guys. No.
But I mean, I get it. Things happen. But I think I wrote that one down when I was like in the
something happened and someone was late.
Yeah, this drives me nuts. Yeah, like I wrote it down like last week. I had like a doctor's appointment, and it was like the first appointment in the morning, and I'm like, why am I still sitting here? Like, doesn't she want to be on time for her day? Why am I like still sitting here?
But maybe she was, and it is just like the logistics of opening, opening up. I don't know.
No, I don't think so. But like, because for me, like, I guess it's kind of different. Like for me, I guess maybe because we have Medicare and stuff, and you're not paying for it, so it's kind of like, because you're not paying for it, you can't really put up a fuss if
that's
as
true.
Much like if someone's coming to a dental office, they're paying for the service.
Yeah.
So maybe they're, I don't know.
They're more entitled to an opinion
about me being late, because like me, I like to be very on time. Like, I like to be standing there when they come inside from the outside. I like to be there and like, I'm ready for you right away. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts when I am not on time either.
Okay, but it does happen, right?
It happens.
Okay, so maybe it was just one of those odd times that happened for you.
Anyways, no, but it's just, or when you're like, okay, I'll meet you for dinner at 6:00 at this restaurant, and then I'm there and like, you're not there for 6:00. I'm not saying you, but it's just.
Well, who else are you meeting at a restaurant? No, I'm just kidding.
But I just mean like, I don't know. Like, I've just always been a very punctual person. I'm the type of person who is there 15 minutes early. Mm-hmm. But I understand that there's people
where time is just a social construct. It's meaningless.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I guess that one's not so big, but I just like, I think I wrote that one down just because I was like annoyed that I'm like, I have to get to work, and why am I not being seen yet?
Yeah.
I just wrote that one
I think it's also those feelings are amplified when you have a place to be, like if
I'm trying to be on time for my patient, but
your lateness is like that person's lateness was impacting your ability to be on time.
Yeah. So it was just like more stressful, and so I wrote it down because I was annoyed. So what about you? Like, do you have any pet peeves when it comes to like gaming?
Oh, we get to talk about games now. Yes. Yes. All right. Pet peeves when it comes to gaming. I actually do. I do have some. I think my biggest one is just people that are like obscenely good at the game that I'm playing online with. Okay, and I know that's such a bad thing to be annoyed at. It's like one of those things like, okay, well, you're just not good enough. But when you're in a competitive space and this person clearly has put in hundreds upon hundreds of more hours into the game than you have, and they crush you into the ground, like, that is annoying. It's really annoying. And it only happens with specific games that don't use like a skill-based like matchmaking and stuff. So that is a big annoyance. And if you guys told me to just get good, like that's probably a valid criticism, but like, yeah, I don't know. It annoys me. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Another pet peeve when it comes to games.
I have one when I'm
Oh, you
playing
do
with
have one.
you.
Oh no. Oh no.
I hate how competitive you
Okay,
get.
this kind of segues into my first point.
And yeah, so I get, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You're better. No, it doesn't. It doesn't relate at all. I think I mentioned this in like our first episode. I'll use the example. I'll use the example, Overcooked. Yeah. So like playing Overcooked with you or any game that you're going to be better at than me. 'Cause I don't play, so like sometimes I get confused even with like A and B or with like the buttons. Yeah. So I get confused with that, and so like we'll be playing a game and I'll use Overcooked and like, oh, I'm not doing it fast enough, or I'm not like, I don't know. Alex will just start yelling and get just super frustrated with me that I'm not getting the hang of it. And that's just annoying, and then we just have to stop playing.
I'm not too hard on you, though, am I?
Well, we don't really play anymore.
That's probably one of the reasons.
Yeah. No, it's just, I don't like playing with you sometimes because of your competitiveness.
Yeah. I understand that. But the way I was saying it relates to the first point is because I am so competitive that when I lose at a competition...
Okay. Yes.
That angers me. That annoys me. That's inherently annoying to me. So
yeah. You're you sound like when you're playing, like I can hear you sometimes when you're not doing so great.
Yeah.
And it's like funny because you sound like my dad when like he's watching a hockey game and like there's things that are like his team's losing or whatever, the ref made a bad call or whatever, and he's just like yelling at the screen. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, I could see that.
But
yeah.
I feel like you don't use as foul language as he does.
Yeah.
Did you have another one?
Did I have another one? Maybe like, I don't know, something like simple, like my controller battery's dying or something at the wrong time, you know, like I'm trying to fulfill something, like trying to do a task in the game, and then like my batteries die, and if the screen doesn't immediately pause because of the controllers aren't connected anymore, if the game just continues on, that can get pretty annoying.
Yeah. Technology. Yeah, technology has not been my friend either. The last month.
Do you have pet peeves about technology, or are you going in a different direction?
No, I don't have pet peeves, but it does, like when the technology is not cooperating, it makes your day difficult, and it does get frustrating. And I don't have patience for it. But no, I wouldn't say it's a pet peeve.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It is annoying.
Can you give an example of what, like, because I need to contextualize what this...
Okay, so, like, for example, I'm having problems with, like, taking x-rays. My whole, like, computer, there's something wrong with it. So, like, things will freeze, and I have to force shut things down and start over, and I'm with a client, and...
Okay,
like,
so it's mostly
I can't take the x-ray, and I look stupid because I'm like... Oh, sorry, haha. I'm like, I'll always be like, oh, sorry, haha. I'm guess I'm having problems with my technology this morning. But little do they know, like, they're my fifth person I'm having this problem with already this day. Like, but I'll just be like, oh, okay. I guess it's my technology's not. It's acting up this morning or this afternoon, but like really, it's been acting up for a month. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, technology just not being up to snuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it just delays the whole appointment. Like now we've kind of figured out some of the issues. So, but before I could spend like 10 minutes just trying to take an X-ray because the technology was not cooperating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but it's amazing though. Sorry, I had to.
It is.
Technology is amazing.
Yeah, look, we're recording a podcast,
guys. Okay, I want you to wrap your heads around this. Okay. we are talking into a stick. And there is a window in front of us. And we can see stuff on this window being projected into our eye sockets, our eyeballs. So this is pretty incredible. We are living in the future.
Yeah. You're funny. All right. Well, I think we're going to end it there.
Yeah.
If you want to leave a message in the comments and maybe let us know about some of your pet peeves.
Yeah.
Love to read it.
Yeah. And also, I want to throw back to an announcement we made last week about questions for us.
Week?
Not last week.
Oh,
Sorry,
boy,
last episode. Yeah, it's been a while. So last episode we mentioned, like, send in your questions. We will feature the questions in a podcast episode. Probably going to be number 10. So we're 3 away from that now. And we're going to feature the questions and basically answer any of the questions that you guys want answered. So yeah, you can do that by commenting down in the YouTube comments down below. Yeah. Other than that, I think we're pretty good for the episode.
Yeah.
So thank you guys again for listening, as always, and take care.
Bye.